Hey guys, Ultra GK here back. Ultra GK here back with another art video. I really messed myself up there. Cut. Ultra GK here back with another art video. This video is just a little example of how I use traditional and digital art mediums to make one little finished art piece. So yeah, it should be fun. So the other day I really wanted to do a painting, but I just didn't know what to paint. I was thinking of a whole different, variety of ideas, and most of them were just things I'd done before, stuff I really didn't want to attempt really. So as I do when that happens to me, I went over to good old Jazza's Jazzy Arty game app and went to the environment challenge and selected a prompt. And there it is, the craziest prompt I could have imagined, a beach that is lit by fluorescent plant life and features a magical giraffe. Now this was a challenge a prompt I should say, that I would never ever would have thought of before, and obviously the joy, the greatness of the app is that now I know what it is and I could paint it, attempt to paint it at least. But anyway, so yeah. So right after I learned that prompt, I got right into it, and this is what I came up with. So for this was just pencil and watercolor, and by this point I was super happy with how it was turning out. I really loved the scene and composition and some perspective in there, and it was just really kind of coming together the way I wanted it to. But I did want to add line work and a dark sky. And normally this wouldn't be a problem, I would just do that, no problem, and see what happens. But for this, I kind of was liking the way it was turning out too much. I didn't really want to risk it, so I figured I might as well finish the rest off digitally. So what I did, I just took a picture of this and imported it into Procreate, which is the digital drawing app that I use, and I just finished the drawing. So yeah, I'll just show you what I did right about now. Yay! Alrighty, so starting off here, I just was filling in the sky with a lower opacity wash of kind of a purplish, dark bluish, just to really set the basis for the rest of the drawing. I think it looks great. But then I erased it, so I guess it didn't look that great back then. Anyway, for the line work I used the dry ink pen, and that was a really neat pen just because you can't tell from back here, but up close it kind of has tiny speckles in it, just like you're using a real pen that's running out of ink. It's really neat because it kind of it added an element of realness to it that one of those super smooth looking pens or brushes wouldn't have. So it was really cool. I'm really glad I found that. By the way, I want to point out that I forgot to make it a magical giraffe. It's just a normal giraffe standing in the water in front of magical plants. I failed. Thankfully it looks just fine. For the light coming out of the plants now, I just use an airbrush with a slightly orangish yellowish color just to go around the edges of the light to kind of make them look shiny. The only disadvantage of this kind of process of importing an image is that you can't, at least from what I know of, you can't turn everything into layers, so to get the background I just kind of brushed over everything and had to erase it later, but it was kind of cool because I ended up turning that into a cool little effect on the buildings in the back. I just erased in certain areas to make the windows, and yeah, it looks cool. And here's the finished artwork! If you haven't tried using traditional and digital mediums together, I highly recommend it. I had such a fun time doing it, and I'm sure you will too. Thanks for watching! Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay well. Bye!